Bobby Baron. Okada go makasa said you had a company. Ejura. Asante man temu ira Ejura. I go pay my so baby odaya no. Wono kana asante man temu ti training. Ejura. Obviously, Adu kana ko asante na chairman. Ana chairman, we chairman atu na mpanyimfo a John Dramani Mahama. The national chairman. Samuel Ufuzombo. Ayi won say omumla begina party na no be champanyimfo. No mpanyimfo hu say the atu womo atu ye. The atu womo atu John Dramani Mahama. The atu womo atu Ufuzombo.
For teacher media, Fire One TV. NDC American penny for Ejura. Nti omaba dagumba hini ahimfi ya omo edin komo ana yeton kre ebe ama wono ti chana fofo nya bihwe kwa me ejeni boati na akota meton kra de ama
ade ebe ye musuo ne esan kwanhia na tete NDC ene mo ntam yakobo ono kwanhia
miti na muna da albarka ne mutai ka amne sala bisu je kan ya tamba biya wani ne MP ba shi no kana kusa ko ya shi ma kan lo wal ba na bari mu mai magana muna da albarka ne sala en bisu kana kuma ka da ko ha Answer do salatu ala rasulillah. So tanayo. Ah, chika. Ina kile so.
Nti ebusiafo no e o fi na NDC amekro ne mpeni fo aba o macho.
Ku ana ba ke kedan. We am ku ana wuri.
Sabre ura sami dem fi. Eka ho sanso na Elvis a free anchor and so ora jisu akamba. Teacher bo ama otukuno. And so Ejura MP ewa ha ana na ko si oya Ashanti regional chairman for the NDC ono so ewa bi sami the film picture na ko si the mpenfo na picture bo mo tukọ no so na abo ne check ko a o chi ho no ya no chairman ko the Fire One TV si picture ko film so chewa ha ya ton kradi ama mo de si bia ile ti mpenfo na ko
Abuja company for company salati.
Na pa na ngutu ni tani na ngutu na belai bisadi ni manani kika banta dala ebe ni matwa watu kuje NDC za bala na kamana na pa mbali
Fire One TV si picture ko film dia so NDC amanye ko ne panin ko
osku teba ada kuwa
ana sabre o maba Ejura ebe hwe wona itu kan wo no na maba dagumba hene ahimfi na omo edi amane zorha ora samejemfi wa ha ame hanabisi oye remains organizer wa ha sanso na office free and cry and so ewa ha ya na mache ama afofra nya bia hwe
ربنا تقبل منا وعلينا انك انت التواب الرحيم ربنا انك انت الغفور وارنا مناسكنا وعلينا انك انت التواب الرحيم the national organizer da manyan shi Ashanti regional chairman da manyan shi da manyan mu babban shugaban kasa tsohon kasa John Dramani Mahama wai an zo an gaisuwa da wakili ake ranar addu'a wanda ba mu nan
Wana huwa kwa madeni wase mbayefo efi na baya honorable Joshua Akamba edi wo wani be kuma Ashanti Yesu wo mu se yamfa ntu serikeri mi se ebetimi aba se ebe ni tama ye baye ni ya do ano na mbayefo no kwa na bia omunia
saboda shi ba mu ya muzo kuma mu yi gaisuwa taziya kuma ba ku ce ko ne ba
wase yenti mi mma na ye mma machia efi a ayi abam na yansa ya ci enko
musan da aka yi ga koya aka yi an yi zaman da za a yi bakin da za a zo an sai ruwa
wasu sani yin na yi nimsa sai ayi ba fiya da ya ba trasi ya trasi ya ba botan da ba su ama banyifo ano
saboda shi Allah da kai da hannun mu su manyan nan sun amfani da mu tare da mu duka da NDC gare ga duka Allah da kai da hannun mu yi 1000 cedi so ko kudi miliyan 10
ya sai banyifo sai a ran sai ni biya ka no kusa ne nsem ya she ye nuano a wafiri mu no a ayiye no e se nka ye na ye se de di ka bo so no adoa tent whatever banyifo sai ekuta nsem million baako edu banyifo emfanya inyina so na yemfa nsempa yemfa ma ye dia no baabi a wo ko no yakobon o ma ne hia malaika papa
saboda shi kana cika zuwa an karbi wannan kudi an ba sarki da danji an kara a yi makokin yaro
wasi before I be close adoa no omunyi sika mfa ma sarki na wonyina so emfa emompai momfa banto so ye ba no ye nim se e se ma mo akwa na mo so no ndia ba di mo sini kese ba ko ta wa
It was able to the Gumba and NDC company for Abahana. Oh no, Elvis a free young crack.
Kellana imashanya kellana sannan ga gwamnati sannan ga sauran
abuja ko mun ce yanzu sarki fese wa kasa eti mun ce da baki da suka zo sana baki da suka zo wasi abuwa abahana mai gida yanki bawa wasi omu fiewura MP Bawa Brahma Ibrahim. Dole ya shugabancin sun zo ne. Wasu sa'arunci ana banyifo ya bakar hono ma ba. Ba ka sanin masoyinka. Sheren da wani musiba ya same ka. Wasu uturi mu da fudda. Ba kuma da san beto. Komin masoyinka lokacin da musiba bai same ka. Wasu Who are done for another year, but we are just as several others, and who are the park and was it or there's a PCA part, the month when you come by? No, sugar, the digital say, was it a man that I don't the money, Mamma? I was move on. The children should come to Murakas one time. Oh, he will say, Mumra, no make shower with the summer. So, Tanya, making chicken, the chicken. Was it number one? Oh, I come say ya at all. Unaru, Allah Saka Muslim. Was it Australia? Yakuko on one. Can Allah Saira actually sacrifice? Was it Australia? Who said, BBC? My easy. Sanamuna Ruko Casamugana. Was it Australian Bible Amagana? When I've been there to the party, coming and contents. Was it a dear ever said kind of one in a Kuma? Now you hear this way I'm going to see you. Was it Australia proposing Yakuko on way? Yakuko on my Islam. Yakuko on the Empire was away. Thank you, sir.
Ebusanti empanimfono aba dagomba hene ahenti ya mababa chia wonumo ese NDC amanyakono empanimfo ana ba dagomba hene ahenti ya onum ababa chia wonumo na omuguso eko ifia o hawo ne sisi mono miensa no na omakwa akọchiachi ebusiafo na Exia had my idea chinia her the cost to Rama so no chama ho friend bia share. Teacher of media so ni fire 1 TV so ura sami dempi ana ohun se one emebu no eba no. Communication director Edma NDC amanyoko no sami dempi. Sans na Elvis a free Ankara and so ewa ha Elvis a free Ankara and so ewa ha amuna ebebi ana Peter Boama Otikuno sami jemfi na ekwe Peter Boama Otikuno ono so ana okro no women's organizer so ana ekono youth deputy youth organizer name na pampuina Elvis a free Ankara and so in your picture Elvis a free Ankara in your picture Ejabusia omo headed towards Ebusia fie no baako and yen so say di akiri na ye ko na ye de amanebo no ebe som ti no omo ko abrante baako free mo no na busia fie ti no ye de amanebo no Oya mejina to ai. Mejina to. Abusianti no, ye had it towards efie ne baako. Ye ko fie ne baako nti he convoy no a empenfo by convoy. Ena ohun se e wo honom no. Ni na se nipa miensa na so far o mawuo. De di kan no e ya brantie kaaka no a owuye no. Ana ne die ne ho abufo ko ba ya omo ya kire tutu ko ba mu a nipa mienu ensu ewu eka ho nti eka ho aye ne nsa ba ko fie ana yakono ba ko fie ana yakono ona afrim ne ba ko fie de gomba hene ahim fie na de gomba hene nana da gomba hene nana eno no ti o makofie ho no mo akwa chia ebusuya amo mo 1000 Ghana cedis say you know mo fanya to na chi omo ebete omo nka ejini follow up to abrante ba omo ye na yie ewo anim ho no abrante na sale no omo ye na do a ewo anim ho no abrante na sale no omo ye na do a ewo anim ho no enti ye ko ehonso ni akohwe de NDC mpanimfo ewo ka ewo ehonomo the Fire 1 TV is the feature of media. My live update from Ejura community. National Security Minister, as Interior Minister rather, and so Bahano, Interior Minister, and so the bag is so dear Interior Minister, and so Bahano. It's also bad because Ghana man penny as on Commission of Inquiry. No more him. That is the Ekofa Baya, same way in Abaya, not almost Enjishim. Okay, the traders they are doing their daily activities, normal daily activities. So, we do Monoma, Omudumuja, Omombeko School, or school for the pop, no more Yajman, so be a Juma or a German so. And it's a bit yet. Let me say, as we get in from my airbo, I will have them pass, we get from my airbo, a way trap. And this year, man, you know. Aba Ejura omo eba na omo nso abehwe nia ekoso ewa hanom makoda gomba hene na himfie ya omo tianko enanim mama yanko enanim we ha yeko fie ne ba fom me anje so beko asibiti ho na eho nso no Prafwa or Maka or Makoshemo. They need the trade. Come what me will give you updates, live updates, as and when the story unfolds. It's an okay. Na Yenante. The Fire 1 TV. Never we will strive to give you the story no matter what. And found you this year. You did a room now on some sack story. No. Na wakuno the airport so ewo Ejura ene ne fakre no ti no mesro ya no ache ama afoforo nso enya bi ahwe ehu sɛ ɔmo wura ayasabea ho ɔmo wura ayasabea I told you right sɛ ɔbɛkɔ hospital hɔ na hospital so na ɛkura ɔwɔ hɔ no ɔmo akɔhwɛ wɔn mo so ɔmo wura ayasabea hɔ no yɛn sɛ deɛ akyire yɛwura hospital hɔ no ne ahwɛ deɛ mpanimfoɔ no ɛkɔka ɛde afa ho. We want you to share this video. Fire One TV so copy this cam ho yɛ teacher go media and so boy ma so for kwame gini boatin na nakokoto na meton krade ma sasa pon ma no mi na ho te say ma boatin ma jogina ma wuso a oji se mi na mo ho ya dada bo ta ko dia ma jin fa ko jo ma ya my friend pe edam ina se ma taresa donko ma reta ma boatin ma fancha mo ana person mo ni na mo hwe sim se mi hu comments no comments na begum comments na begum tika ku bashiru no hu se wa baso well hospital ho na ye rain yan ko ene nim hospital ho ana sabi women's organizer hesi kom no hu se NDC penny for no Muguswa Omura Ayasabia Honoma. National Women's Organizer in your picture. You know, other executives are on Bebia, Omu area Ayasabia Honoma. Omu Ayasabia Honkene, and Penipoina Pepoina Banai Abba Omuchi made Johnny the Aswell. The Abanoma maybe in you. Deputy Youth Organizer, National Deputy Youth Organizer, Fanboy, or her, Sansona Ras, Summit Jumpy in your picture there. You know, they are heading towards Sabian inside one more. Nadia yeah. Ambassador. Ambassador. I'm a real Hanima. Ambassador. I'm a craft. I'm a real Hanima. I'm a share a craft. I'm about to say, Anchor. We have so more, I see our Hanma. Dear Cosina, you chat now a day. I'm not. Until I had my dear Cosina, you chat not yet. Tell us how much time I'm afraid to be here. Right, Mr. Fianca, and I didn't telephone. Share one a piano. And yeah, it's not easy to get the shots, but women's organizer, you know, regional organizer, some of the she or more air one. Mammy Bako, it took an Ebama of Fenty or no Mugan in China or more Nasiru, Mammy, Nasiru was free. Now, Mammy and Omaba and Penny Air Channel Ever Fire One TV, teacher of media. God bless you guys for your good works. Jacob, Irene, and I'm not very much. I'm out in the here. And you bet yes, I catch you say, it's my boy. I'm no one is Saturday. Here for your baby, the number of the number. So we have the members there. asking questions. I'm in Pumcity. How much am I putting Fire One TV Sumi. Teacher Coffee Media so. You go so yes some. You go see some. NDC am you pen for a buy be Ejura SH000TING, National Communications Director. Rebesefi Anka, Director of Elections. And also Ewaha, Onebano, Rebesefi Anka, Ena Obano, Director of Elections, Ena Washe Omoria Obano. And Yabetesa. Yawo Otukono, and so a woman. Peter Boama Otukono. And also one Joshua Akamba, and so come MP. Yeah, or important baby. Yes, medical superintendent, Dr. Mensa Manye, and so Abba. Station. Dr. Mensa Manye, Abba, our address and Penfono the Ecoso Ewa Hagamon. So we are going to listen to Dr. Mensa Manye and then see what he has for us. That will be better. Dr. Mensa Manye address and for the so shall say so Kasa Yabema, the Ecosuina. Now also
I will address the media here. So I'll organize it. Okay. Media follow.
Dr. Mensa Manye.
Media phone and buy media guys can come
You will still take the address.
Oh, Mumbia will say,
Essa é bico top.
On Tuesday, there was a very bad incident here, slowly leading to the death of two brothers after the crash between the youth and the military officers. Actually, one died before arrival, and the other person died shortly 10 minutes after arrival, after we've been trying to resuscitate him, give all the necessary drugs that we could, the infusion oxygen, and hemotransfuse him. But within 10 minutes, he passed. Those were the 2 who passed. In addition, we have 4 others who were severely injured. Actually, 2 of them were in a critical condition. I referred one that very day to Confanoche because after the crowd had dispersed, I reviewed the client again and realized there was internal bleeding because he had an injury at the right side of the waist, penetrating. So there were profuse bleeding inside. So I deemed it necessary to refer to Confanoche for further investigation and management. Here we are limited. We could only do an X-ray. And I know there will be exploratory laparatomy, that there will be surgery to be carried on. So I deem it fit to refer for that further investigation and management. I think from the response I've been hearing, it's also doing very well. Yes, and the other one, which was also serious, had a fracture of the femur bone. That is the thigh bone, the right thigh bone towards the knee, with multiple fractures and multiple injuries to the thighs. Having seen that, I think after the X-ray, based on the gravity of the injury with the multiple fractures, I deem it necessary to also refer him to an orthopedic hospital, an orthopedic surgeon to manage. He was also doing very well, stable. And 2 other people, by God's grace, after the incident, examining them, they were relatively stable, so I discharged them that very day. So that's about the history.
Was it attributed to gunshots or bullet wounds or they fell?
What I saw and on the X-ray actually suggests they had injury from a gunshot.
Thank you. So,
thank you very much, Doc. And so we want to commend you for the yeoman's job you are doing for the injured. We salute your courage. Even before we came here, we had seen an interview of you explaining how you and the other medical officers on duty here are working hard to save the lives of our brothers who have been injured. We are most grateful. We will pray that God will strengthen you, give you wisdom to be able to stand this difficult time and help our brothers who are in critical condition. And even after we leave, our MP and other representatives who are here will be coming here often to check on our brothers here, because we see this not as a partisan issue, not as an NDC issue, but as a national issue. Right. And so we are committed to doing everything necessary to ensure that our brothers here recover. So thank you very much for the time given us. Thank you.
Actually, 6 of them came in on account of sudden collapse, having heard their children were shot. Actually, we did the resuscitation. 5 of them were okay and were discharged. Wow. But currently, that's the other one severely traumatized.
That's the mother.
That's the mother.
This is not serious
mother. Yes. But I'm trusting the Lord that she will get recovered.
Amen. 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 Thank you very much.
Okay, so
So distinguished friends from the media, we are here for and on behalf of the leadership of the National Democratic Congress. And we are here in the wake of the mindless killing of 3 innocent citizens of Ejura. We are here not because 1 or 2 of the people who have been murdered are members of the NDC. And we are here primarily because all the people who have been murdered and injured are citizens of Ghana. And this is not an attack on any political party or any town, but an attack on all of us as Ghanaians. We are here to console the families of those who have lost their loved ones and the injured, to check up on them, see how they are doing, encourage the doctors to do their best to stabilize them and hopefully help their speedy recovery. Now, let me state that as a political party, we are completely appalled and disgusted at what happened in the Ejura a few days ago. The state-sponsored killing of innocent young men of this town by the military is not only reprehensible and condemnable, but it is barbaric, it is evil, and it is an issue that has totally eroded the confidence that many citizens have in our security agencies. We condemn it in no uncertain terms, and we are here demanding for justice.
That's right.
Justice to appease the souls of those who have been murdered and their families.
That's right.
Justice to appease the souls and the families of those who have been injured.
Yes.
And we are demanding that first and foremost, those who murdered Ibrahim Mohammed, aka Kaka, are immediately put before a court of competent jurisdiction, prosecuted, convicted, and punished in accordance with law. We have gathered evidence on the ground, and I'm sure some of you are already aware of that the two people who murdered him are known bodyguards of the sitting municipal chief executive. And that is a matter of public record in Ejura. Everybody knows that. The evidence points to that direction. We are aware of attempts by some elements in the police in the area to change the narrative, cover up, and blame the murder on an innocent brother of Ibrahim Mohammed, aka Kaka. But we are telling the police that the people of Ejura are following this matter keenly. We are following the matter keenly. We know the eyewitness accounts. We know other relevant testimonies, other witnesses who have information on what transpired. And so no attempt to sweep what has happened under the carpet, to shield the real perpetrators and blame this dastardly act on innocent people will wash. The real culprits, some of whom have been arrested, must be immediately prosecuted, convicted, and punished. But more importantly, we are demanding for the immediate dismissal of the municipal chief executive of Ejura. He is the main brain behind these criminal, barbaric, and evil actions that have gone on or that have taken place in Ejura the past few days. It was his boys who murdered Kaka. Kaka is a known MPP member. He's been an active social media person or advocate all these years, even under the NDC administration. We understand that he was highlighting problems that the people of Ejura were going through on his social media handles. Nobody threatened him, harassed him, assaulted him, or killed him at the time. He went about his work in a very peaceful manner. So why will he be targeted by members of the ruling government or the ruling party on the grounds that he's making their party unpopular, just because this gentleman was exposing the ills in Ejura, issues of sanitation, issues of bad roads, issues of unemployment, issues of security, and so on and so forth. What has happened is very sad, and until the perpetrators are arrested and dealt with according to law, I'm not sure that the soul of Ibrahim Mohammed, aka Kaka, will have any peaceful rest. And so we are saying that apart from dealing with the killers, the municipal chief executive whose bodyguards committed that murder, and the municipal chief executive who is the same person who deployed the military to attack young peaceful protesters, military men who squatted, aimed and shot at unarmed, harmless, retreating protesters. That municipal chief executive officer cannot continue to be in office. And it is important that with immediate effect, he is dismissed from office, arrested, and prosecuted. Aside that, the police commander for Ejura, the military commander who was responsible for the mindless deployments that caused the death of Nasiru and Mohammed Mutala, must be immediately interdicted, prosecuted, and punished in accordance with law. People cannot hide behind the uniforms they are wearing to commit crimes and get away with that. And per information we are gathering on the ground, we understand that the military officers who shot into the crowd and killed Mutala and Abdul Nasiru were not the regular military officers we know. No. These are bearded, ear-ringed military officers who we believe are vigilante elements of the new patriotic party who have been integrated into the military force. They are the same people who committed atrocities we all saw during the Ayawaso West Wagon by-elections and got away with it. They are the same people who murdered innocent citizens of this country at Techiman South. Yes. They are the same people who murdered innocent citizens at Ablikuma Central, Savilugu, and other parts of the country in the run-up to the 2020 elections. How long will our own government that we have elected, how long will security agencies that we ourselves as a people have established and are paying be used against citizens? How long would they be used to shoot, maim and kill their own citizens? We commend Moral Society for speaking up, but we think a lot more people should speak up. This issue cannot be business as usual. People should not expect that we will discuss this issue for a few days and it will be swept under the carpet like it happened in the case of Techiman South, Ayawaso West Wagon, and all the other cases that I've alluded to. No. We want justice in this matter because that is the only way we can have sustainable and genuine peace in Ejura. So we thank you very much for coming. From here, after checking up on the injured here, we will be going to the Adwa of Abdul Nasir, who was a very key member of the NDC before his unfortunate passing. And so when we are done with that, we will address you again before we leave for Accra. Thank you very much.